Hey, good morning, everyone. Welcome back to the channel. I hope that you guys are doing well, having a great day out there. I don't know what is wrong with my mic. You hear that? I don't know why it's doing that. I gotta examine that. Gotta see what's going on there. All right, today we're going to listen to Ellis Beggs and Howard. We're going to listen to this track, Big Bubbles, No Troubles. This is going to be off of their album Homelands, which was released in 1988. We are listening to this track because it was suggested and sponsored by Lee. Lee, thank you so much for the recommendation and for the support as well. Really appreciate that. You said that this track also features Nick Beggs, or features Nick Beggs, I should say, which now that I'm looking at it makes sense. Ellis Beggs and Howard. That makes sense. Okay, don't laugh at me. Don't laugh at me. It's because I have the Discogs page and the Genius page pulled up here. I was just looking at the tabs up here, and that's because one of them says Ellis Beggs. Like, I was just reading it as one name, Ellis Beggs and Howard, but it's Ellis, comma, Beggs, no comma, and Howard. That makes a little more sense. All right, let's go ahead and dive on into the track. We'll discuss it a little bit after. Big Bubbles, No Troubles. I mean, you have that fretless bass.
Well, Mary's been living on a second floor. Now it's been 3 months, she can't pay the rent no more.
Okay.
She goes to work early in the morning, the lift don't work. No, the lift don't work no more. Life ain't nothing but a bubble.
Kind of has that Stevie Wonder kind of keys in the way they play.
Life ain't nothing but a bubble. I wash my clothes in the muddy waters. I lay myself on a plate to dry for you, baby. I feel the pain, the first incision.
Bass.
Baby, don't you ask me why. Life ain't nothing but a bubble.
It's got that kind of soul-esque sound right here, huh?
Life ain't nothing but trouble.
I like those echoey clops.
Never mind if you suffer from a bleeding heart. Ain't nothing in the world gonna tear you apart. I wrap my wings in cellophane, afraid that I may fly away again. Big bubbles, no troubles.
No trouble.
Can't go walk down a park after dark, afraid a man with a bike bigger than him back. No, no. Can't go walk in a park after dark, afraid a man with a bike bigger than him back. No. I wash my clothes in the muddy waters. I lay myself on a plate to dry for you, baby. I feel the pain, the first incision. Baby, why do you ask me why? Tell me now, lie. Ain't nothing but a bubble.
It's catchy, you gotta admit.
Life ain't nothing but a bubble.
I didn't expect at 10:45 in the morning on a Sunday to get this quirky, funky pop sensation that this song was. The track is called Big Bubbles, No Troubles, and the whole track with the, constant echoes of percussion in the back, the different layers of keys, and that funky rhythm that it pops and locks into, it really does kind of have a bubbly effect because of the way that, like, the percussion, like those echoey little, like those clops that are happening back there, and the music pops, the bass playing, of course, fretless and beautiful as always, gorgeous to me, just kind of swerves and maneuvers throughout all of this. And I love how you just have these constant bubbles of rhythm that are floating and popping and moving and providing a really cool kind of sound here. So rhythmically, just very, very nice to listen to. And like I said, that pleasing bass sound is always going to be evergreen with me. And then the singing, kind of like I don't know, there's something kind of new wave-ish to the singing, but also, of course, because of the way the music is being played and the melodies is very funky as well. Something very self-contained, not singing out so much, but more almost in a speaking, half-rapping kind of level, which I think is really cool in this track. Now, with Ellis, Beggs, and Howards, I know Beggs is bass player, but I don't have necessarily a personnel list of who's doing what as I look at Discogs. Over here. So I couldn't tell you exactly who's doing what as I'm looking here. I don't have that exact info as I look around credits, writing and arrange instruments. Yeah, not a lot for me on that particular level. But regardless, it all sounds really, really fun. I'm still trying to research as I'm talking here. And then, like I said, the keys, besides that kind of bubbly sounds that are kind of coming out every once in a while, the keys kind of play in a little bit of like a way that reminds me of Stevie Wonder, and the way that he kind of funkily maneuvers with this like there's a certain bounce to the way that Stevie Wonder plays, and I'm finding that same bounce and that kind of choppiness that's delivered in this particular track as well. But it's like a fun, quirky piece of pop. That's what I feel out of this one. And I didn't quite I don't know why, I just didn't expect to hear this sound in listening to the track. I don't know why I was thinking something completely different, like way, way different. But I was quite remiss in what I was thinking. Let's look at these lyrics here. Pleasantly surprised, though. Well, Mary's been a-living on the second floor, and now it's been 3 months. She can't pay the rent no more. She goes to work early in the morning. The lift don't work. No, the lift don't work no more. Life ain't nothing but a bubble, just waiting for it to pop. I wash my clothes in muddy waters. I lay myself on the plate to dry for you, baby. I feel the pain of the first incision. Baby, don't you ask me why. Life ain't nothing but a bubble. Never mind if you suffer from a bleeding heart. Ain't nothing in the world gonna tear you apart. And I love the insertion, life. I wrap my wings in cellophane, afraid that I may fly away again. Big bubbles, no troubles. You can't go walk in the park after dark, afraid a man with a bite bigger than his bark. It's a great line. I wash my clothes in muddy waters. Life ain't nothing but a bubble. So I get this in two ways. Life ain't nothing but a bubble in the sense of, perhaps like Mary, who may not have the means to, she can't explore outside of her bubble. And so she's kind of self-contained to an extent by her circumstances. And also, life is fragile, right? Can't go walk in the park after dark. Afraid a man with a bite bigger than his bark. Life is fragile, and just like a bubble, can just be easily popped and ended. Those are like the two ways I'm really comparing the bubble. Big bubbles, no trouble. You don't want your bubble to pop. And you don't want anyone to pop your bubble. That's what I'm kind of getting from this track. That's what I'm kind of feeling from it. Nice little piece of pop here. I enjoyed that. Lee, thank you so much for the recommendation. Thank you for the suggestion and the support as well. Let me know what you guys thought of it in the comments down below. Why don't you stop by there? Even if you just wave hello, I'm around usually. Even if I'm not right in the comments, like the first day I upload, give me a few days. And usually if you check like a video like from a few days ago, you'll see me pop in there. I always go back and then I catch up. I try to catch up and make my presence known and respond and be there. I've even been doing some voice recordings. I don't know if you guys have seen that in the comments, but it's a new feature that YouTube added that I can actually like voice message and leave a voice comment in reply to you guys, which I think is really, really cool. So yeah, anyways. And if you ask, I'll give you a voice reply. If I remember, if you put a message down there and you specifically want a voice reply, I'll do my best to remember to do that. Have a wonderful rest of the day, guys, and I will see you all tomorrow. Bye, guys.